Starting off with a look at the oil spill forecast coming from NOAA, and you can see that they're still showing, of course, the potential for beached oil in Barataria Bay, and we've had reports and seen the video from Lafitte where a lot of the oil, the skimmers, are hard at work in some of those protected estuaries. Radar showing that big storm system again over the Carolinas and down through Florida. You got lots of reds and yellows in there, some heavy rain associated with that. We didn't get any rain out of that system. It's amazing as it moved through our area. It was dry. And good morning, I'm meteorologist Dawn Brown. It's Wednesday, March 9th. Kim Vaughn joins us now to tell us about some of the damage reports that we are getting on the North Shore. And I hear another warning bell going off, Kim. Yeah. ATM skimming. Something new to worry about.
That's right, because you didn't have enough to worry about, Dawn Brown. Now you're ATM.
Oh, okay, let's go ahead and take a look at those. What we have is 2 glass jars. These are actually baby jars. So we have 2 jars. We have red food coloring. We have blue food coloring. This is for the mess I'm going to make. At New Orleans Museum of Art, it is a gorgeous Friday around here. Can't wait to get off work and enjoy it. It's going to be a nice one outside. So folks are going to be able to get out. The waters will start receding and conditions will improve. The tornado watch that went through 8 a.m. has now been allowed to move farther east toward the Mississippi counties and now into Alabama and actually Florida, and that runs through 12 as this system again is pushing off to the east and becoming a threat for areas east of us. High-definition satellite shows clear conditions all across the area, but our infrared satellite is picking up on that cold air, kind of reading it as cloud cover across the area. Calm winds on the North Shore. You know, this is what I was talking to Chris about earlier. When you have a little bit of more of a brisk wind, it can mix up the atmosphere and you won't get as cold temperatures. If you have really calm winds or just a slight breeze, that's when you can really get good radiational cooling. That means all the heat from the day giving way to the atmosphere overnight, and that's what we're seeing on the North Shore is really efficient overnight radiational cooling. Look at these dew points. These are very rare dew points. The dew point on the North Shore in Slidell was -3 degrees yesterday afternoon. That is a bone dry atmosphere. This is very bone dry. As the system moves closer to us, high pressure is going to continue to move off to the east, and that's going to bring a warm front in going into Wednesday. Milder air, but with that we do bring in a chance of showers from the Gulf Wednesday into Thursday and really into the weekend. For your latest forecast, 833-0000. We've had some very warm temperatures this morning in the upper 70s. We're already at 79 degrees along the lakefront, 78 at the airport, and 79 in Slidell. We've had those winds coming out of the south, just bringing that warm tropical air in from the Gulf of Mexico. Our high-definition satellite shows that blow up the storms. We actually have some tornado warnings moving into Missouri right now associated with this line, and you can see most of the southeast has been under the clear. We've had a high pressure blocking any storm systems from coming into the southeast, so all the storms have been limited to the Central Plains over and over and over again. They keep getting hit. The reason being that high, once the storm systems approach, they get sent off to the north and the east because of that high pressure system, and there's a slight risk for most of the southeast for severe thunderstorms once again today. That threat is going to move to Nashville for tomorrow, and of course they're still recovering from the floods a couple of weeks ago. All right, radar imagery showing again a fire up of thunderstorms and some heavy rain across much of the Central Plains. The stark temperature contrast you can see over the Central Plains and then over the southeast. That's temperature contrast is what's causing all that unstable air, that buoyant air that is just continuing to fire up storms. What you want to do is this is a seal. All right, 1, 2, 3. Woo! Did it. All right, cool.
Okay.
And on top of there.
Okay. Yep, make sure those are, even with each other. And then flip the whole monstrosity.
Flip. Okay.
Right. I'm going to pull it out?
Yep, go.
All right. They don't mix.
Beautiful. They do not mix.
This proves that the hotter water is lighter. Don't want to stay to the top. This dense water is going to want to sink down to the bottom, and so they're going to stay exactly as we had set them.
So we have proven that cold water sinks.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Without a shadow of a doubt, that warmer water is more buoyant, and it will sit on top of cold water, which is what happens in the ocean environment every single day.
Right. Same for water or for air.
This has been another edition of Wednesday's Weather Lab.